All right, with another video. This time, just dropping information for the sisters. Usually I'm on the brothers, but this time dropping a little bit of information for the sisters. Gonna give you a little common street knowledge about what's going on out there, and a better understanding of why we trying to get you to come over to the natural side if you can, as soon as you can. So I'm gonna play a couple videos for you, and then we're gonna get into the subject matter. So check this out.
Nothing was wrong with her. Then they did the MRI, CAT scan. They said, look, there's nothing going on. Then the doctor just parted her hair and started looking and seeing that there was maggots burrowing into her skull.
Now this is Hebrew Israelite brother, and he's talking about an article that Tommy Sotomayor did on a sister who had gotten a weave, real expensive weave, and she kept getting bad headaches. She went to the doctor, and excuse me, they ran all kind of tests on her. They couldn't find anything wrong with her, and the doctor was just trying to see what was going on the top of her scalp, and he noticed that there was little worms burrowing into her head. That's where we're at right now. Okay.
Because the hair that she got weaved into her head came off of a dead body. Human hair from a dead body. The decay had set in. And so the maggot eggs was in that hair still. So when they put the extensions in her hair, they were burrowing into her scalp.
Now, you heard that, right? You heard that. That was pretty awful. And I know probably most women saying, man, that ain't me. I go to a reputable place and they get reputable hair and blah, 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 blah. Okay, that may be true. But I'm just here to alert you to some of the things that might be out there, some of the dangers involved with that. I'm gonna let you talk to somebody else who actually used to weave her hair all the time. His sister used to weave her hair all the time, and spent many years weaving her hair. And I'm gonna let you talk to her and see how that went for her. Okay, for you, I want you to hear this young lady, her experience with the hair weaves and extensions. She's talking about Naomi Campbell. We're going to be discussing her in a little while. You can look her up if you got a minute and see what happened to her over wearing weaves over many years.
Pay the money and get some artwork done on your head. Now, it is true that, we won't ever forget what we saw. But you could come back. I chose my...
She's still talking about Naomi Campbell, and of course the situation going on with Naomi Campbell.
My artwork to look like it's looking here, and I really don't care, if you know, because it's artwork, and I'm a creative person, and so I've been rocking this for about almost a week now, and I'm just really digging on it. I went swimming, all of the above, and so yeah, all of us that wear weaves is bought hair. So then you have two things: you have you some bought hair, and then you have you some artwork. You could go with any type.
Now, if you have hair on your head that you had to buy somewhere else, To the average man, that sounds crazy. To women, it's like, hey, it's just another outfit, right? It's kind of like an outfit to women, but to men, that's kind of crazy because that's a little over the line for most men, right? But we accept it because we accept you, most of us. Okay, but you're gonna see this sister right here is gonna show you what happens when you do this. Even Naomi Campbell situation or Countess Vaughn situation, they're gonna show you what happens when you do this repeatedly over years and years, over time and time and time again. Keep on and on and on. Never get allowing your hair to breathe for a year or two. Okay.
I would try, or you could, I thought for Naomi, maybe you could get some artwork done where it's just blocks all over your head.
By the way, the artwork she's talking about is getting the top of your head tattooed, which I'm sure many of you women notice. But for men that might be watching this lady has this. What you see right here is sewn into what's left of the of hair on her head. That's in the back. She has no hair in the front. Her hairline starts right about right about almost the back of the skull, and so she has this wig or weave or whatever sewed into that, what's left of that, and the rest of the top of her skull is tattooed hair. Alright, just want to let you know what's going on.
And then, they can kind of shade me in where it looks like those twisties, or you could have literally ropes, art ropes, little ropes, all over.
See,
To carry the illusion of.
see right here, this is all tattooed. That has been tattooed. Those are lines that have been tattooed into this poor child's head. That is the option that she had to take from wearing weaves so much. Just putting it out there for you, sisters.
Those little twisties, what? And girl, honey, go swimming. Let the camera be on you. The camera can be on Pastor's ex-wife because it's on and popping. I thought I let all of y'all know, not just Naomi. Here's that I am the pastor's ex-wife. And if I'm 51 and can handle the pain, stop being a pussy and get the job done. Again, handle your.
Now, this lady's going to show you what she went through to get that tattooing done on the top of her head. You see that she had a straw in her mouth. She had to keep biting that straw in her mouth because they tattoo on her head. Alright? Okay. Now, young women, this is what you're looking at. What you may have to be going through from. See, I don't know. See, weaves caught on real big last couple of years. So I'm curious to see where these women's hairlines going to be starting at in the next 5 years. Especially the younger ones might get away with it, but the older ones, I don't understand, because the weaves are going to pull your hair out. You sleeping at night, you tossing and turning in your sleep, that weave is just getting pulling your hair out. The smarter ones are you probably wrapping that stuff up, man, so it's not pulling your hair. But those of you that's letting it be down and it's just around, even if it's wrapped up, it's still in a bunch and it's still going to be pulling your hair slightly. Eventually it's going to pull it out. If your hair doesn't have time to breathe. Anyway, this is what you looking at the future if you continue to wear weaves over a number of multiple years without giving your hair chances to breathe. Okay. Yeah. This is Naomi Campbell, and it's showing how her hairline started here, but because over years of wearing weaves, just ripped this all out, and it's not growing back at this time. I'm sure that there's a way for her hair to grow back if she got in touch with the right people, but I'm sure that she probably doesn't know who to get in contact with. This poor child doesn't know who to get in contact with. But this is where her hair, and still has a weave in there. Even though her hair starts here, still has a weave in there. It's crazy, right? But you can get addicted to weaving. I guess you can get addicted to anything, even weaving, I guess. But young ladies, I want you to see this because just the price you may have to pay for carrying a weave on and on and on. You may look good in it now. This lady looked good from them weaves for about what, 10, 15 years, and now, ay, yay, yay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See her with that? She got to have a spoon in her mouth because the pain is so great. Wow. Wow. Something to think about. If you're gonna do something like a hair weave or any type of thing where you're gonna add something on to your body, you should know the risk involved and the solution to avoiding the risk, the high risk factors. You should understand that. Okay. Okay, so that's that. That was, you know, just an intro into the reason why I'm putting this video together. I want to present an option because, in my opinion, from talking to black women, I seem to feel that there's the perspective that I have is that many black women feel that um, because of their nationality or because of their ethnicity being black, having pronounced black features, therefore they have an inability to grow their hair to the length they desire. They are under the false impression that only Caucasians' hair will grow to a desired length, and so and nails, same thing. Since women, you guys like to have your hair and nails a certain way, I get that because that attracts the men. I get that, but I'm trying to put a natural option out there for you, give you some resources where you can get some information to kind of get started, and especially you younger ones, not even get you started on the acrylic situation and not even get you started on the weave situation, get you started at a young age on the natural situation. Therefore, it may take a little more work, it may take a little more discipline, but it's going to be healthier for you in the long run, and that's what we're looking for, you to be healthy in the long run and not have your hair falling out and not have your fingers all the tops of your nails all black from years of acrylic nails. So without further ado, I'm going to get into the subject matter. Okay, we're going to do 4 things for us. Actually, I'm going to actually do 5 things for us. Number 1, rate this video. Give us a rating. Let us know if you like what we're trying to do. Tell us what you think and what we can do to improve to make the people get better, because that's the ultimate goal, is to get these men and women to stop going to prison and start building better black families and better black people so we can all be better people on this planet. Next, give us your comment. Tell us what you think and what we can do to improve to help the people get better. Like I said, that's the ultimate goal. If you think what we say makes sense, talk about it and leave us a comment. We appreciate that, and that'll get the ball rolling, and then we'll start talking about some of these tough issues and maybe we can do something about them. Next thing is to like this video. If you like what was said or something we're doing, we would like to know that you support us. We're not asking for donations, just the push of a button. That's all we ask for. A few clicks of the button, a few clicks of the mouse, a few clicks of the mouse, and then they'll show us that you support what we're doing. Share this video. Next thing is to share this video. Share this video in your social network. If you like what was said or something we're doing, please share this video on your social media network and talk about it with your friends. If you think people need to hear this message, then please share it as much as possible. Thanks for your support. yeah, just share as much as possible this video with. You might have a nephew or cousin that needs to hear this kind of thing, or might have people in your own network that need to hear this, just on your social network. Just please share it as much as possible. And the last thing is, remember, we have the Urban Male Life Skills Boot Camps. That's our flagship program. We have other things. We have the home study course. We have the worksheets and workbooks. But this is the flagship program to help our people try to get better, so that we can stop having these young men and women go to prisons, particularly the men. Because once we get the men, then I believe that the women will follow. So once we get them to stop going to prisons, then the women will follow, and then it will bring our community closer together, and we can stop being in a pitiful condition we're in, and start standing up and doing some things to help our people get employed and have better lifestyles. So anyway, those are the things that we need you to do. We will ask you to do. Please help us in this cause. Thanks a lot.